Okay. Alrighty then. Man, one sec. Man, pardon me, guys. I should edit that out, but I this is no edit August, right? Um, 1 liter, my 2 liter a day challenge. I'm trying to smooth some of this out, trying to beautify, trying to elevate the brain cells. Trying to preserve what's there, right? So that's what that is. But good day, everybody. How you doing? It's your boy OG, back at it again with another vodcast. That's what we'll call it. Video podcast. It is a vodcast. And you see, today I decided to go with the bright green. What is this? Neon yellow green. Because I looked at my thumbnails and I'm like, you are one gray person. A lot of gray, a lot of red. Had to hit you with the green. I really hope none of my kids bother me during this one, but I'm gonna have to move fast. And I gotta be careful because I caught my kids listening to my podcast multiple days now, especially at bedtime. Usually we play like a story podcast, something that's like a story time. But lately, after the first story, I started hearing my voice coming out of the room. So they did hear some of the stuff I talked about, and I talked about them. And I don't really remember the stuff I say when I'm talking. I'm just talking. And then they come out there, hey, Dad, why did you tell them about hey, why did you? So we got to be careful with that, right? Even this, hey, daughter, if you're listening, you're supposed to do my cover art for my podcast. And it's been, I don't know, this is episode 16, almost 3 weeks, over 3 weeks, and I still don't have my cover art. So chop, chop, let's get on with that. All right, so today was a good day, to quote Ice Cube. Today was good. First of all, it was bad and good, but we'll focus on the positive. Woke up feeling like crap. And the good part is that I'm beginning to figure out what's going on with me. Knowing is half the battle. And knowing is reason for optimism, because when you know what a problem is, then you can figure out how to solve that problem. And so I feel so much better about knowing, and if it's a solvable problem. And I think in this case it is. It is scary a little bit. I guess you're wrestling with mortality, recognizing that age comes, right? And so, even though I look like I'm 16, I'm a few years older than that. And so, the dizziness part of it is what kind of scares me, because it's just a weird feeling that I've never had. It feels like vertigo, like you're not. And by the way, if anybody is listening to this and has any idea what I'm talking about and can help me out, please shoot a comment, write something down. Although I got to tell you, I did not know. I saw a bunch of comments on one of my videos, and it was days late. I don't get the alerts. I'm not paying attention. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I did not know I was getting comments. But if you have any idea what I'm talking about, do that. But I feel like everything is coming to me now, like maybe Facebook or YouTube are listening to my words, because I'm getting like YouTube suggestions that are exactly about what I'm talking about, what I'm feeling, right? Either that or it's my reticular activating system picking up on something that's around me, because now I'm focused on it. The cough, that's from too much dairy. We'll work on that. But so I made progress in figuring some of that stuff out. Woke up feeling like crap. Went to bed again before 11. Woke up in the middle of the night. Had a hard time going back to sleep. And just a mess, man. But once I got rolling, I did my workout, jumped rope, push-ups. I started to feel a lot better. And then by the time I'm tanning right now. It's not really tanning. I'm getting vitamin D, because I'm realizing how important vitamin D is to a lot of processes, right? And so every day for about 25 minutes, 15 to 25 minutes, I get outside and get some vitamin D and or I supplement vitamin D. This what does this have to do with business and my business and to become a hustler 365? Well, I guess if you don't have your health, you don't have the ability to accomplish some of your goals. So bear with me a while I, you know, do my Dr. Oz thing. Um, but yeah, I began to feel pretty amazing. And the thing about it was, man, it's very difficult because you want to push through some of the limitations, but you don't want to ignore some of the very real limitations, like the need for rest, the need for meditation, the need for like chilling out. But today I felt like even though I wasn't feeling all the way there, I felt like you gotta push through. You gotta make some of these contacts. You gotta follow up with some of these leads. You gotta stretch yourself a little bit. If you can't, give yourself permission to stop, but you gotta go through. And I think it was one of my best days in over a month that I've been working. It was one of my most productive, positive days, and that energized me. That seemed to wake me up a little bit. And so that's why I say today was a good day. Still learning how to relax, still learning how to not go too hard, but just to like go be consistent. And I think that just doing that has paid off. It's just like I'm just gonna show up, right, and do what I can. And if I, in the moments where I can do a lot, do a lot. In the moments where I can't, don't. I've always been a person that I think is very anxious, which on the outside people always tell me I look like I'm very calm and I'm very relaxed, but I think that it happened almost every time. I thought I had planned for it, but I failed. Um, but I'm always, I think over the years I've become more anxious as I've had children, as I've had financial challenges, as I've dealt with, just growing older and having more responsibility. What I was reading, I was listening to a podcast today, and a lot of it was talking about that this is something that a lot of men face. I'm sure a lot of women face it in their own way, right? But that there's a lot of pressure to go hard and to really like succeed and to provide and protect and all this stuff. And I don't know. Sometimes it's just men and women. We all fall into kind of our default roles. And a lot of times, a lot of tension and pressure can come with that, and a lot of anxiety. So I think I've had to be honest with myself that, like, dude, you wear your anxiety differently, right? So it might show up in terms of work, how hard you work, or being a workaholic, or just always being absent. Like your mind is always working on something. My mind is always working on something, some project, some idea, and it's kind of, it's always running away, if that's the appropriate way to say it. I'm not sure it is, but so this has been an eye opener, even as I'm going on this journey. And the journey that we're going on here, Become a Hustler 365, is to challenge myself to be creative, right, and to reach higher, right. But I think what I'm learning through the process is that reaching higher does not mean like exerting a lot more energy. It actually could mean reaching within and finding what's already in there and relaxing. And like I said, today, it's funny, today I began to use my mind and not my energy. And even though I said it was one of my best days, I can't get into the details of what I changed today. But I shifted the way that I was doing my business to a way that is much easier on me, much less stressful, much more relaxed, and perhaps had a massive, clever breakthrough. Um, and so now it's just kind of like, dude, you have nothing to prove. Just relax, have fun, and take care of your health. So good thing is I've got a doctor visit next week. Doctor here in Mexico is coming to my house. Another really awesome thing about living in Mexico is affordable healthcare checkup. I'm gonna have the doctor to myself to talk with me probably for, I don't know, we'll see, 20, 30 minutes to have a conversation, to share all my symptoms, all my challenges, discuss the things in a way that's comfortable to me, and do it, thankfully, because I work for myself at a time that I can do it, right? So I'm gonna do it at lunchtime, and that's next week. So I'll have a report back on that. So it just makes me feel good, like, okay, you're figuring stuff out, things are happening, and I'm making progress all around. In the markets, I looked at my, you know, just in a day, I'm up 20%, 21%. Hey, I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Might have to put some more in there. But like, it's just being grateful. I was telling my wife today, we were both saying how grateful we are just for like everything. And so, like I said, today was a really good day. Today was a good day. So, I like making these videos right before dinner, right before I go spend time with my family, because it means I have to hurry, and you guys don't get those 20, 30-minute videos that are deep down within here, right? They're right here, ready to pop out. Again, I appreciate everybody who listens, everybody who watches, everybody who leaves a like, a comment, subscribes, everybody who sends me a WhatsApp and an Instagram telling me, hey man, high five, keep it going. Just a little encouragement. It all matters. I appreciate you. And I'll see you guys on another video. This was good. I feel good. I feel great, actually. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like always. Peace.